Hello everyone, and welcome back to the Jackal's Den. Today we're playing Harvest Moon: A Wonderful Life. Now this is the third one in our cozy farming series. It is also the third Harvest Moon game that I have in this series. And as we will see here, like the other ones, I have a bit of a farm started to get through all the text and things. Apparently my character's angry about something. Let's see. Are you hungry? Nope. Wrong button. So in this one, you obviously get a dog, just as usual. And that whistles for your dog. You can also whistle for your horse, which I don't have yet. This Harvest Moon, though, was more focused on the community of the other characters and socializing things, rather than the actual, the farming and stuff. It's focused on that, but it's very much more so about getting to know your neighbors and helping each other and building relationships, the more social side of things for a farming game. So as you can see here, as I was fiddling with my bag trying to get my watering can out, this is, I believe, the biggest plot of land you get for actually planting crops. Oh, nope, there's another one right here, so I stand corrected. But compared to the other games, it was very small. It is also more geared towards animal husbandry, as you will see behind me, once I whip the camera around. Super sensitive. You have quite the ranch more so than anything. That's our milk from our cow. Nope, I don't want to milk you again. Yes, I'm sorry. Let's see. I don't have a brush. Okay. Let's see. What is your name? And it's not going to let me check. Oh. Maybe in here. Hilda, apparently is what I named her. So in this one, like I've mentioned about in the other Harvest Moons up to here, is the animals can actually get sick, and I believe they can die in this one as well. You also actually do age in this one, which was something unique that I liked about this one in particular, is you get married, you have a kid, but then you actually age. And so does your child. They did do a remake of this about a year or two ago, and I have not gotten to play it yet. Changed, some things, quality of life, stuff like that, obviously graphics. But something else you may notice about this is the weird walking animation in this game. Now it's due to the frame rate issue that the PlayStation 2 had with this game. And it unfortunately carried over to this one. So we got a message here. Van is going to open up his store. It only comes on specific days, so it's kind of a special... Ooh, sorry about that. Special event. Super touchy camera. Let's see. It's all nice and dandy. Yeah. Let's sell you a goddess drop just because we can. Toy flower. Let's see here. Yes, we're going to sell that. Let's sell 3 of them. See what he's got for sale. And yes, I know I'm squirreling off about this and didn't finish my previous thought. I'll get back to that. Ooh, fishing rod. There's the brush I mentioned that I don't have. Body geyser. That doesn't sound weird at all. Body hyper. So, as I was saying, excuse me, is when this originally released on the PS2, it had horrible frame rate issues and stuff. It's super slow and boggy in certain areas, especially if we came up here past our farm and into the forest area. It also has a bit of a wonky camera angle. You can't tilt it up, it has to go with the terrain. So it's always kind of staring at the ground. Yeah, definitely in here it would like slow down to a crawl on the original PlayStation 2. Well, obviously it doesn't now, it still has its hiccups. Because the PlayStation 5 can keep up with the frame rate and processing for the most part. The game just was not optimized, unfortunately. The game was originally released on the GameCube, actually. And that's where I originally got to play it with my friends and stuff and loved it. Because, of course, it ran really smoothly and it looked a lot better. But then the PS2 got the really sad, bad port. But I digress. So, checked out the very tiny forest. Our farm is to our right. Main town is over here, where we've got, like we saw here, the shops along this lane, and like the 2 or 3 houses, and the bar and inn as usual. Let's go first person here so we can see something. I'll try not to whip the camera around. Got a house out by the beach, and then there's Doc's house hidden back there in the trees. And as you can probably tell, you can see some of that slowdown there with the frame rates. This one, like I mentioned, was more about the animal husbandry and social activities, you and the people that lived in town, because you can't even really forage in this game. You can pick some flowers and a few things like that, but that's about it. Oh, they also did add mining to this one, which you accomplish by coming up around here, going across the river. This is where the other farmers and ranchers live, where you get your seeds and things like that. And that's pretty much the entire map. It's extremely small. Especially by today's standards. Yeah, you come up here to this waterfall, and there's an archaeology site here. Again, I apologize for the weird camera. I can't, unfortunately, do too much to control it. Doesn't look like we're going to get a chance to check out the digging. Nobody's home. Let's see here. Well, I know what it is. Yep, it won't let us dig without having permission. Now, like all the other Harvest Moon games that I've mentioned up till now, also, there is a harvest goddess that you can talk to up in the forest by throwing stuff at her in her pond, as usual. Otherwise, this is one of the, just next entries in the Harvest Moon series. Unfortunately, I don't know what else to show you guys in this one particularly, as, again, farming games are pretty self-explanatory. But But again, let me know which ones are your favorites. If you have any farming sim favorites, if you do any kind of farming in real life even. I do not have a green thumb whatsoever, so I have to play video games in order to try to accomplish that. Me and my wonky walk. Oh yes, I also forgot to mention, in this game, because you do get married and grow up and things like that, your house here can be upgraded quite a bit. Similar to Stardew Valley, if you've ever played that. Again, where they get the inspiration, but you can get a whole section that adds on over here for a like kitchen and a bathroom and things like that. So it gets fairly expansive as far as your home goes, and it reflects on the outside too. Well, that's all I have to show you guys for today on this one. I know this one was really short, but thanks for hanging out. You guys have an awesome day.